Susan Hayward was a brilliant and determined actress who made her mark in Hollywood during the 1940s and 1950s. Born Edith Mariner in 1917, she changed her name to Susan Hayward and pursued her dream of becoming a movie star. Throughout her career, Hayward received 5 Academy Award nominations and won the award for Best Actress in 1959 for her role in I Want to Live. She was known for her powerful and emotional performances, often playing strong-willed women who faced adversity with courage and determination. Hayward's talent and beauty made her one of the most popular and admired actresses of her time. She starred in a variety of films, including dramas, comedies, and westerns, and worked with some of the biggest stars and directors of the era. Despite facing personal and professional challenges throughout her life, Hayward remained committed to her craft and continued to work in films until her untimely death in 1975. Her legacy as a talented and inspiring actress continues to this day, and her films remain popular and beloved by audiences around the world. Susan Hayward was a talented actress known for her work in films from the 1930s to the 1970s. She was nominated for 5 Academy Awards and won once for her role in I Want to Live. Do you have a favorite memory associated with Susan Hayward? Or a particular movie of hers that you believe defined her career? Perhaps it's I Want to Live, or Smash Up, The Story of a Woman, or even With a Song in My Heart. We'd love to hear your stories and memories related to this classic star in the comments below. Throughout her career, Hayward worked with many notable actors and directors and experienced many funny, shocking, and even sad moments. So, keep watching this video to learn more about this legendary actress. Susan Hayward, born Edith Mariner, was raised in a working-class family in Brooklyn, New York. Her mother, Ellen, was a homemaker, and her father, Walter, worked as a factory worker. Despite their financial struggles, Hayward's parents encouraged her to pursue her dreams. As a child, Hayward was drawn to acting and would often put on performances for her family and neighbors. At the age of 12, she won a scholarship to the Wedgwood Studio, a prominent acting school in Brooklyn, where she honed her craft and gained early exposure to the world of professional acting. Throughout her teenage years, Hayward worked as a model and appeared in various local theater productions. She was discovered by a talent scout while performing in a play and was soon offered a contract with Warner Brothers Studios. During her time at Warner Brothers, Hayward worked with several influential directors and actors who helped shape her career. One of her earliest mentors was director Edmund Gooding, who directed her in her first major film, Girls Can Play. Gooding took Hayward under his wing and taught her the ins and outs of the film industry, helping her to develop her unique style and approach to acting. Another key influence in Hayward's career was actor Clark Gable. The two starred together in the film Smash Up, The Story of a Woman, and developed a close working relationship. Gable became a mentor to Hayward, offering her guidance and advice throughout the filming process. Hayward's upbringing, early exposure to acting, and relationships with influential mentors played a significant role in shaping her career as a successful actress. Her determination to succeed, coupled with her natural talent and the support of those around her, helped her to become one of the most respected and admired actresses of her time. Susan Hayward was an influential actress in Hollywood, known for her powerful and emotive performances. During her era, she made a significant impact on the film industry with her versatile acting style and striking screen presence. Hayward began her career in the 1930s, initially playing small roles before eventually gaining recognition for her work. In 1947, she received her first Academy Award nomination for her performance in Smash Up, The Story of a Woman. This marked the beginning of a successful career that would span over 3 decades. Throughout her career, Hayward starred in a variety of genres, including drama, romance, and film noir. She was known for her ability to convincingly portray complex and nuanced characters, often playing strong-willed women who faced adversity with determination and resilience. In 1958, Hayward won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her portrayal of convicted murderer Barbara Graham in the film I Want to Live. Her performance was praised for its raw emotion and intensity, and it remains one of her most memorable roles to this day. Beyond her acting abilities, Hayward was also known for her striking beauty and glamorous style. She was a regular fixture on the Hollywood social scene and was often featured in magazines and newspapers. Hayward's contributions to Hollywood have left a lasting impact on the film industry. Her powerful and emotive performances have inspired generations of actors and actresses, and her legacy continues to be celebrated to this day. In conclusion, Susan Hayward was a talented and influential actress who left an indelible mark on Hollywood. Her contributions to the film industry have resonated throughout history, inspiring and captivating audiences for generations to come. Susan Hayward's interest in acting was sparked at a young age. As a child, she loved to attend movies and watch the stars on screen. She was particularly fascinated by the glamour and emotion of the actresses. At the age of 14, Hayward won a local beauty contest in her hometown of Brooklyn, which led to a small role in a movie. This experience ignited her passion for acting, and she decided to pursue it as a career. Hayward moved to Hollywood and began taking acting classes. She faced many rejections, but she remained determined to succeed. Her big break came in 1939 when she was cast in the film Beaujest. Her performance was well received, and she began to get more prominent roles. Throughout her career, Hayward was known for her intense and emotional performances. She was nominated for several Academy Awards and won the award for Best Actress for her role in I Want to Live. Her passion for acting was fueled by her ability to fully immerse herself in a character and bring the story to life. In an interview, Hayward said, "I've always wanted to act, from the time I was a little girl. I never wanted to do anything else." This reflects her lifelong passion for the craft, which never wavered throughout her successful career. Susan Hayward was initially set to play the role of Helen Lawson in Valley of the Dolls, with Judy Garland originally cast as her replacement. However, Garland's pill addiction led to her departure from the film, and Hayward stepped in. Coincidentally, both Hayward and Frederick March passed away within 31 days of each other in 1975. Hayward was also considered for the part of Margot Channing in All About Eve, but was dropped due to being too young. Claudette Colbert was then cast, but she was replaced by Bette Davis, who received an Oscar nomination for her performance. In I Married a Witch, Hayward starred alongside Frederick March, and they both died within a month of each other in 1975. The character of Neely O'Hara in Valley of the Dolls was partly based on Garland's real-life struggles with pills, alcohol, and failed marriages. Sadly, it was Garland's pill addiction that led to her leaving the film. Hayward kept her costume when she walked off the film and wore the sequin pantsuit while performing in concerts around the world. Susan Hayward, a talented actress, faced many challenges in her early career. Despite growing up in poverty, she was determined to become an actress. However, she encountered skepticism from the industry due to her humble background. Financial struggles were a significant obstacle for Hayward. She grew up in a poor family and had to work odd jobs to support herself. Even after moving to Hollywood, she struggled to make ends meet. But she never let her financial difficulties dampen her spirit or deter her from pursuing her dreams. Hayward also faced industry skepticism. Her humble background made it difficult for her to break into the acting world. Many people doubted her abilities and questioned her suitability for the industry. However, Hayward refused to let their doubts and negativity affect her. Instead, Hayward demonstrated incredible resilience and found creative solutions to overcome these hurdles. She continued to work hard, honing her craft and taking on any acting roles she could find. She also sought out mentors and coaches who could help her improve her skills and increase her chances of success. Hayward's determination and resilience paid off. She eventually landed her breakthrough role in the film Smash Up, the story of a woman, which earned her an Academy Award nomination. From there, she went on to have a successful career, appearing in numerous films and winning an Oscar for her performance in I Want to Live. In conclusion, Susan Hayward's early career was marked by financial struggles and industry skepticism. However, she refused to let these challenges hold her back. Instead, she demonstrated incredible resilience and found creative solutions to overcome them. Her success is a testament to her determination, hard work, and talent. Susan Hayward stepped in to replace Judy Garland as Helen Lawson in the film Valley of the Dolls at the last minute, after Garland was fired due to her drunkenness. Initially, Lucille Ball was also considered for the role of Helen Lawson, but it ultimately went to Hayward. In addition, Hayward was scheduled to star in a remake of Stella Dallas, but the film was canceled as women's pictures were no longer considered to be profitable at the box office. Despite these setbacks, Hayward continued to be a prominent figure in Hollywood, delivering strong performances in a variety of roles. Overall, while Hayward may not have been the first choice for the role of Helen Lawson, she was able to step in and deliver a memorable performance, cementing her status as a talented and capable actress. Her career, while marked by some setbacks, was defined by her versatility and dedication to her craft. Susan Hayward's career had several breakthrough moments that demonstrated her versatility and talent as an actress. In the late 1930s, she caught the attention of Hollywood with her impressive performance in Beau Geste, which led to a contract with Warner Brothers later in 1947. Hayward received her first Academy Award nomination for her role in Smash Up, The Story of a Woman, where she portrayed a struggling alcoholic singer. This marked a turning point in her career as she began to take on more mature and complex roles. Her breakthrough role came in 1958 when she starred in I Want to Live, as Barbara Graham, a convicted murderer. Her chilling and powerful performance earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, solidifying her status as a top leading lady in Hollywood. Critics and collaborators alike praised Hayward's ability to fully immerse herself in her characters, making her performances truly captivating. Director David Miller, who worked with Hayward on I Want to Live, stated that she was a consummate actress, always prepared and willing to take on any challenge. Hayward's impact on the film industry is still felt today, as she paved the way for future actresses to take on challenging and diverse roles. Her commitment to her craft and her unforgettable performances continue to resonate with audiences and inspire aspiring actors. Susan Hayward's career spanned over 4 decades, with notable milestones and achievements in film. In 1947, she received her first Academy Award nomination for her role in Smash Up, The Story of a Woman. Hayward's breakthrough role came in 1958 when she won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her portrayal of convicted murderer Barbara Graham in I Want to Live. Throughout her career, Hayward demonstrated her versatility with various roles, such as playing a dedicated mother in My Foolish Heart and a passionate Southern woman in Garden of Evil. She also starred in the drama Backstreet and the comedy Ada. In addition to her film work, Hayward made her television debut in the series The Love Boat in 1977 and appeared in several other TV shows before her passing in 1975. Hayward's contributions to film and television earned her a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Hayward's legacy continues to resonate in Hollywood, inspiring future generations of actors and actresses with her enduring and intriguing film roles. Her iconic performances and achievements have left an indelible mark on the industry, making her a timeless and cherished figure in the world of entertainment. Susan Hayward, a talented actress, was known for her passionate and intense performances. She approached her work with careful preparation, often immersing herself in the character she was to play. Hayward was known to conduct extensive research, often interviewing people with similar experiences to her character, to ensure her portrayal was authentic and believable. Her unique style came from her ability to combine raw emotion with a quiet strength. This was evident in her performance in I Want to Live, where she played a death row inmate. Hayward's performance was so powerful that it earned her an Academy Award. Hayward's personal experiences and worldview greatly influenced her work. Having grown up during the Great Depression, she often portrayed characters who were strong, resilient, and determined to overcome adversity. Her own struggles with alcoholism also informed her performances, giving them a depth and authenticity that resonated with audiences. In addition to her acting, Hayward was also known for her humanitarian work. She was a strong advocate for animal rights and often used her platform to raise awareness and funds for various causes. This commitment to making a difference was a reflection of her deep-seated belief in the power of kindness and compassion. In summary, Susan Hayward was a dedicated and passionate actress who brought depth and authenticity to her roles. Her unique style, informed by her personal experiences and worldview, resonated with audiences and earned her a place as a respected and beloved figure in Hollywood. Susan Hayward replaced Judy Garland as Helen Lawson in the film Valley of the Dolls. Garland's drinking and behavior led to her dismissal, and other considerations for the role included Tammy Grimes and Bette Davis. In the film They Won't Believe Me, Hayward, top billed after Robert Young, has around 18 minutes of screen time, with Jane Greer having approximately 17 minutes. Audacious features 4 actors who won the Academy Award for Best Actor or Actress, including Hayward, who won for I Want to Live. The film also starred Gary Cooper, Ray Mullane, and Broderick Crawford. Susan Hayward was a prominent actress, known for her powerful and emotional performances. She made her film debut in 1937 and quickly rose to fame in the 1940s and 1950s. Hayward was nominated for 5 Academy Awards and won once for her role in I Want to Live. Her impact on the industry was significant. Hayward brought a new level of intensity and realism to her roles, paving the way for future actresses to explore complex and nuanced characters. She was known for her ability to convey raw emotion and depth, making her a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. Industry experts and those she inspired have commented on her contribution to the industry. According to film critic Leonard Maltin, Susan Hayward was a powerful and commanding presence on the screen. She had a rare ability to convey deep emotion and complexity in her roles. Hayward's influence can also be seen in the trends and techniques of acting in Hollywood. Her emotional and intense performances inspired a new generation of actresses to explore complex characters and to push the boundaries of their craft. Her legacy continues to resonate in the industry today. In addition to her impact on the acting industry, Hayward was also known for her glamorous and stylish image. She was a fashion icon of her time, and her influence can still be seen in modern fashion trends. In summary, Susan Hayward was a powerful and influential actress, known for her emotional and intense performances. Her contribution to the industry and her impact on trends and techniques continue to be felt today. She was a true pioneer and a lasting inspiration to future generations of actors and actresses. Susan Hayward is laid to rest at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic Church in Carrollton, Georgia. She is remembered for her role as Messalina in Demetrius and the Gladiators, where she starred alongside Deborah Paget, both vying for the leading man's affection. Hayward played the wild one, while Paget portrayed the gentle one, just as they did in House of Strangers. Later in her career, Hayward took on the role of Helen Lawson in Valley of the Dolls. Interestingly, 3 of the actresses from this movie were considered for roles in The Graduate, released the same year. Candice Bergen, Patty Duke, and Susan Hayward were all approached for parts in The Graduate, with Hayward initially considered for the role of Mistress Robinson. However, she turned down the part, as did Bergen and Duke. Richard Dreyfuss, who had a small role in Valley of the Dolls, also appeared in The Graduate. Susan Hayward, the renowned actress, led a life that was not just limited to her professional sphere. She had a deep love for animals and was known to keep many pets, including dogs and birds, on her movie sets and at her home. This love for animals often found its way into her work, with several of her films featuring animals prominently. Hayward was also a passionate advocate for various social causes. She was actively involved in the fight against cancer, having lost her sister to the disease. She often participated in fundraising events and awareness campaigns to support cancer research and patient care. In addition, Hayward was known for her strong commitment to her family. Despite her busy acting schedule, she always made time for her husband and children, and her family was her top priority. Her values of love, compassion, and commitment were evident in both her personal and professional life. Susan Hayward's philanthropic efforts extended beyond cancer research. She was also a generous supporter of various other causes, including children's charities and disaster relief efforts. Her passion for giving back to the community was a testament to her kind heart and caring nature. In conclusion, while Susan Hayward's professional accomplishments are certainly noteworthy, her personal values and interests played an equally important role in shaping her life and work. Her love for animals, commitment to family, and dedication to social causes all contributed to her legacy as a compassionate and caring individual. Susan Hayward, a prominent figure in Hollywood's golden age, honed her skills with dance and voice lessons from Lillian Rothbutt. Despite this, MGM believed in her potential and allowed her to do her own dubbing. Known for her distinctive left side profile, Hayward joined the ranks of other renowned actresses like Claudette Colbert and Jean Arthur, who were also predominantly photographed from the left. One of her notable roles was in the film Ada, where she portrayed Ada Gillies. In Beaujest, she starred as Isabel Rivers alongside other future Academy Award winners. Over the next 19 years, 4 of her co-stars, including Hayward herself, would receive Best Actor Oscars: Gary Cooper, Ray Milland, Broderick Crawford, Gary Cooper again, and finally, Susan Hayward in 1958 for her role in I Want to Live. This accomplishment underscores the remarkable talent that graced the set of Beaujest. Susan Hayward left behind a powerful legacy in Hollywood with her memorable performances and strong screen presence. She was an inspiration to many, and her work continues to be celebrated today. For those aspiring to follow in her footsteps, here is some advice. First, never stop learning and honing your craft. Take classes, attend workshops, and seek out opportunities to work with talented professionals in your field. This will help you to grow and develop your skills and prepare you for the challenges that lie ahead. Second, be persistent and don't give up easily. The road to success in any industry can be long and difficult, and there will be setbacks along the way. But if you stay focused and committed to your goals, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams. Third, be open to new experiences and opportunities. You never know where a seemingly small role or project might lead, and being open to new things can help you to grow and expand your horizons. Finally, always be professional and respectful to those around you. Building strong relationships and a good reputation in your industry is essential, and treating others with kindness and respect is the best way to do this. As for the future of the industry, it is an exciting and ever-evolving field, with new technologies and opportunities constantly emerging. Whether you are an actor, director, or writer, there has never been a better time to be a part of this vibrant and dynamic industry. So embrace the challenges and opportunities that come your way, and make your own mark on the world of entertainment. Susan Hayward gained a reputation for her portrayals of alcoholic characters, receiving Oscar nominations for her performances in Smash Up the Story of a Woman, My Foolish Heart, and I'll Cry Tomorrow. Her own struggles with alcohol were well documented. Hayward's personal life was marked by 2 marriages. Her first marriage to Jess Barker was tumultuous, ending in a bitter custody battle over their twin sons and a suicide attempt by Hayward. Her second marriage to rancher Eaton Chalkley was a happier chapter, but it was cut short when Chalkley died suddenly of hepatitis 9 years later. Hayward left Hollywood for 5 years, mourning the loss of her second husband. In 1958, Hayward won the Best Actress Oscar for her role in I Want to Live. The statuette was presented to her by James Cagney and Kim Novak at the RKO Panages Theater in Hollywood. This recognition marked a significant milestone in Hayward's career. Susan Hayward was a passionate and innovative actress who left an enduring impact on the entertainment industry. Born in 1917, she began her career in the 1930s and quickly became known for her powerful and emotional performances. Throughout her career, Hayward tackled a wide range of roles, showcasing her versatility and talent. She was nominated for 5 Academy Awards and won once for her performance in I Want to Live. Hayward's work was not just about acting, but also about breaking boundaries and pushing the limits of what was possible in Hollywood. She was a trailblazer who paved the way for future generations of actresses. One of the things that made Hayward so remarkable was her ability to fully immerse herself in her characters. She brought depth and complexity to every role, making her performances truly unforgettable. Hayward's impact on the entertainment industry is still felt today. Her legacy serves as a reminder of the power of creativity and perseverance. She proved that with hard work and dedication, it is possible to achieve greatness, even in the face of adversity. In conclusion, Susan Hayward was a true icon in the world of entertainment. Her passion, innovation, and enduring impact continue to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. Her story is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance, and a reminder that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. Susan Hayward began her career in Hollywood in 1936, the same year as Carol Landis. Over the years, Hayward established herself as a talented actress, earning 5 Academy Award nominations and 1 win. Her final film was The Revengers, where she starred alongside William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, and Arthur Honeycutt, all of whom had been nominated for or won an Oscar. As Elizabeth Riley in The Revengers, Hayward gave a powerful performance, capping off a distinguished career. Her impact on the film industry is still felt today, as her work continues to be celebrated and appreciated by audiences and industry professionals alike. Susan Hayward was just 5 years younger than Jo Van Fleet, who played her mother in the movie I'll Cry Tomorrow, released in 1955. Interestingly, Hayward's character in Valley of the Dolls, named Helen Lawson, was the only lead female character who didn't take pills, despite the film's ads suggesting otherwise. In Italy, Hayward's films were usually dubbed by voice actresses Lydia Simonsky or Rosetta Calavetta, with occasional contributions from D.A. Christiani. Hayward's character in Valley of the Dolls was vocally against recreational pill popping, making the ad's inaccurate portrayal even more glaring. The ad department's oversight is unfortunate, given that Hayward's character, as a fading Broadway star, could have been marketed differently. In summary, while Susan Hayward's films were well received in Italy, her character in Valley of the Dolls was misrepresented in the film's ads, and her films were consistently dubbed by Italian voice actresses. Susan Hayward and Lena Horne were both born in Brooklyn, New York, on the same day. Hayward gained recognition for her portrayal of Helen Lawson in the film Valley of the Dolls, which also featured 4 other Oscar winners: Patty Duke, Lee Grant, Richard Dreyfuss, and Marvin Hamlisch. Hayward had planned to take her twin sons with her to Hong Kong for the filming of Soldier of Fortune, but her husband, Jess Barker, refused to let them leave the country due to concerns about their health. As a result, Hayward decided not to go on location and filmed all her scenes at the Fox studio instead. Susan Hayward played the role of Lucy Overmeyer in the film Canyon Passage and reprised this part in a 1946 radio adaptation of the movie. Later, she co-starred with Dana Andrews in My Foolish Heart and shared the screen with him again in The Best Years of Our Lives and Night Song. Born in New York, Susan Hayward was the daughter of Walter and Ellen Mariner. Both her parents were also New York natives. Susan's acting career took her far from her hometown, and she became a well-known figure in Hollywood. Dana Andrews, who acted alongside Susan Hayward in Canyon Passage, also appeared in other films with notable co-stars. He worked with Hoagy Carmichael in The Best Years of Our Lives and Night Song, and with Maureen O'Hara in Buffalo Bill. Susan Hayward, known for her role as Helen Lawson in Valley of the Dolls, had her singing dubbed in the film, despite having singing experience in I'll Cry Tomorrow and On Stage in Maine. Patty Duke's singing was also dubbed in the movie. The sequin pantsuit worn by Hayward in the film was initially gifted to Judy Garland, who was replaced by Hayward and commissioned additional copies of the outfit. As a lifelong Republican, Hayward endorsed Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1952 and appeared at the 1953 Republican rally. The costume designer for Valley of the Dolls, Travilla, had to rework the film's costumes to fit Hayward after Garland's departure, making them less padded to make Hayward appear thinner. The iconic pantsuit was later worn by Kay Medford in Murder at Sea. Susan Hayward acquired the full-scale replica of the Ark of the Covenant from the film David and Bathsheba. She had purchased it many years later at a 20th Century Fox studio auction. Hayward was set to replace an ailing Barbara Stanwyck in The Heat of Anger, which was intended as a pilot for a TV series titled Fitzgerald and Pride. In Soldier of Fortune, Hayward portrayed Jane Hoyt. She had hoped to take her twin sons along for the location shoot in Hong Kong. Unfortunately, due to an ongoing divorce from Jess Barker and concerns for her son's well-being, Hayward was unable to travel. Subsequently, she opted not to go on location, with all her scenes being filmed at the Fox studio. Susan Hayward became a mother in 1945 when she gave birth to fraternal twin boys, Timothy Barker and Gregory Barker, with her first husband, Jess Barker. When Hayward was 7 years old, she faced a significant challenge. She was hit by a car and suffered a fractured hip, leaving her with the possibility of never walking again. However, she overcame this obstacle through determination and perseverance, regaining her ability to walk with crutches after 6 months and returning to school after a year. In 1956, Hayward starred in the film The Conqueror, which has been called an archaeo-radioactive picture due to its filming location near an active nuclear test site in Utah. Despite concerns about nuclear fallout, the Atomic Energy Commission assured the cast and crew that the area was safe. Unfortunately, over the next 30 years, 91 of the 220 cast and crew members developed cancer, and 46, including Hayward and co-stars John Wayne, Pedro Armendariz, and Agnes Moorehead, died from the disease. These events had a profound impact, with the scientists from the Pentagon's Defense Nuclear Agency expressing the hope that the production had not inadvertently caused harm to John Wayne. As of June 2011, an article detailing the situation was available in the People magazine archive online. In the film Deadline at Dawn, Susan Hayward received top billing for the first time as June Goff. Hayward's footprints at Grauman's Chinese Theater are unique, being the only one set in gold dust. And they won't believe me, Hayward portrayed Verna Carlson, who shares a house with a friend, which is notably the same house used in The Devil Thumbs a Ride, also produced by RKO in 1947. The house appears in the final act of the film, making it an interesting connection between the two RKO productions. Susan Hayward stepped in to replace Judy Garland as Helen Lawson in the 1967 movie Valley of the Dolls. Hayward, born Edith Mariner, had two siblings, Florence and Walter. In one scene of the movie, Hayward's delivery of lines in the restroom scene with Patty Duke is slightly different from the final version. Hayward's portrayal of the ballsy stage star Helen Lawson remains noteworthy, particularly in the 3-minute trailer accompanying the DVD release. Susan Hayward faced a tragic diagnosis of brain cancer, which was believed to be a result of exposure to harmful radioactive toxins during the filming of The Conqueror in 1956. Sadly, she was not the only one who suffered this fate, as other leads such as John Wayne, Agnes Moorehead, John Hoyt, Pedro Armendariz, and director Dick Powell also died of cancer. In addition to this, Hayward had a part in the film The Amazing Dr. Clitterhouse, but her scenes were ultimately deleted. Despite this, she continued to secure significant roles in the industry. One of her most notable performances was in Valley of the Dolls as Helen Lawson. The theme song for the movie, which was originally intended to be sung by Dionne Warwick, was instead recorded by Dory Previn due to record label contracts. Margaret Whiting had initially dubbed Hayward singing, but she too was under contract to a different label. As a result, veteran voice double Eileen Wilson sang I'll Plant My Own Tree on the soundtrack album. Susan Hayward's career was marked by a series of significant roles, an unfortunate health crisis, as well as various challenges and complications in the production of the films she starred in. Susan Hayward, a notable actress born in New York, is one of the 23 Oscar-winning women hailing from the state. She was once mentioned in Marcella Detroit's Song Boy, underscoring her enduring fame. In 1954, Hayward was set to star in Soldier of Fortune with Clark Gable. When there were indications she might withdraw, Gable reportedly considered Grace Kelly, Ava Gardner, Audrey Hepburn, or Deborah Kerr as replacements. However, Hayward remained in the production. This event highlights the competitive nature of Hollywood's golden age and the interchangeability of leading ladies during that era. Despite this, Hayward's talent and dedication ensured her continued presence in the film. Susan Hayward is a renowned actress who won the Best Actress Oscar once and was nominated another 4 times, although she never appeared in a Best Picture nominated film. Her dedication to her craft was evident in her decision to return to work just 3 months after giving birth to her twin sons, Timothy and Gregory, to begin filming Deadline at Dawn in 1946. Despite her success, Hayward reportedly did not get along with her co-star Bette Davis during the filming of Where Love Has Gone in 1964. Despite any personal conflicts, Hayward's career continued to flourish, and she remained a prominent figure in Hollywood. Throughout her career, Hayward's talent and hard work earned her numerous accolades, solidifying her place as a respected and admired actress in the film industry. Her contributions to the world of cinema continue to be celebrated, and her performances remain a testament to her enduring legacy. Susan Hayward was considered for many significant film roles, including in Forever Amber, Elephant Walk, and Sweet Bird of Youth. However, she didn't get to play those parts. In Backstreet, she played Ray Smith, and her wardrobe for this film cost a staggering $100,000. In the film Hollywood Hotel, Hayward can be seen as a prospective starlet in the Orchid Room nightclub scene. This scene also features Carol Landis as a coat check girl, and future big band leader Harry James on trumpet in Benny Goodman's orchestra, with legendary drummer Gene Krupa. Even Ronald Reagan has a quick scene as a radio announcer. It's fascinating to note that Hayward was almost overlooked for the role in Backstreet because the studio executives initially considered her wardrobe to be too extravagant. However, they eventually changed their minds and decided to go ahead with Hayward, who gave a stellar performance in the film. In short, Susan Hayward was a talented actress who almost played some of the most memorable roles in Hollywood. Despite that, she left her mark in the films she did act in with her remarkable performances and stunning wardrobe. Susan Hayward was just 9 years younger than Bette Davis, who played her mother in the film Where Love Has Gone in 1964. On August 30, 2019, Turner Classic Movies honored Hayward's work with a day dedicated to her filmography during their Summer Under the Stars event. One notable role for Hayward was as Messalina in Demetrius and The Gladiators. The sequel to The Robe, principal photography for Demetrius, and The Gladiators began only 3 weeks after The Robe's filming ended. This time frame explains why the opening shot of The Robe's gladiatorial arena appears in Demetrius and The Gladiators. This scene features Victor Mature, Jay Robinson, Ernest Borgnine, William Marshall, Richard Egan, and Susan Hayward, who were not in The Robe. Susan Hayward, during her career, auditioned for the role of Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, and filmed screen tests on December 2 and 6, 1937. She later won the Best Actress Oscar for I Want to Live at the 31st Annual Academy Awards in 1959, becoming the 49th actress to receive an Academy Award. Following the birth of her twin sons on February 19, 1945, Hayward made her first film, Deadline at Dawn. She started production about 3 months later, marking her last picture for Paramount, where she was unhappy. Soon after, Universal quickly signed her to a more lucrative contract, and her career took off. Deadline at Dawn was a significant film for Hayward, as it was her first following the birth of her children and the last for Paramount. This film marked the beginning of a new chapter in her career, one that would see her rise to prominence in the industry. Susan Hayward played the role of Verna Carlson in the film They Won't Believe Me, which was produced by RKO. Interestingly, Hayward was actually on loan from Walter Wanger's company for this project. Hayward's portrayal of Verna Carlson was just one of many significant roles in her career, which spanned over 3 decades and included work in both film and television. Throughout her career, Hayward received several Academy Award nominations for her work in films like Smash Up, The Story of a Woman, and I'll Cry Tomorrow. She eventually won the award for her performance in I Want to Live. In 1958, Hayward's ability to convey complex emotions and portray strong-willed characters made her a standout actress in Hollywood. Hayward's work in They Won't Believe Me was just one example of her talent and versatility as an actress. Her ability to take on a variety of roles and make each character her own was a testament to her skill and dedication to her craft. Despite the challenges she faced throughout her career, Hayward remained committed to her work and left behind a legacy that continues to inspire aspiring actors and actresses today. Susan Hayward was a successful actress who faced significant personal tragedy. In 1974, she was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. Despite knowing her prognosis, Hayward continued to work, filming her final movie Windstorm. Sadly, she passed away just a few months after the film's release, leaving a legacy of powerful and memorable performances. Her courage in the face of adversity is a testament to her strength as an individual and her dedication to her craft. If you're a fan of classic Hollywood films, you've likely come across the talented Susan Hayward. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Hayward left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. We'd love to hear your thoughts on her work and legacy. Did you have a favorite Susan Hayward film or performance? What made it stand out to you? Her ability to convincingly portray a wide range of characters made her a true icon in the industry. Whether she was playing a dedicated nurse in Smash Up, the story of a woman, or a strong-willed Southern woman in I'd Climb the Highest Mountain, Hayward always delivered a captivating performance. Perhaps you admired Hayward's resilience and determination. Despite facing personal and professional challenges, she remained committed to her craft and continued to deliver compelling performances. If you're new to Susan Hayward's work, we encourage you to explore some of her most memorable films. You're in for a treat. We hope you'll share your thoughts on Susan Hayward's legacy in the comments. We'd also appreciate it if you could give this post a like and share it with your friends. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content celebrating the creative spirits shaping entertainment.